Your book fair brings so many choices. What would you like to read? A silly story with lots of laughs, or a familiar story with fun surprises? How about one of your favorites? Or something filled with cool facts? Whatever your interest, you'll find that book that you'll want to read at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Clark is a very happy shark. He thinks school is awesome, lunchtime is sweet, and recess rocks. But sometimes, Clark is too much shark with too much push and too much bite. Miss Inky Dink says, stay cool. Thinks Clark. That's the rule. Stay cool in school. And that gives him an idea. When teacher's talking, don't go walking. Only munch your own lunch. Easy does it, that's the way. Then my friends will let me play. See how rhyming helps Clark the Shark stay cool in school. Look for it at your Scholastic Book Fair.
How many of you know the story of the three little pigs? I bet most of you do. And I'll bet you think it had a big bad wolf in it. Hi, my name is Mark Teague, and I wrote a version of this story. My version's called The Story of the Three Little Pigs and the Somewhat Bad Wolf. I changed it around a little bit because when I used to tell this story to my daughters, we kind of all decided that we actually liked the wolf. And so that's how he became the Somewhat Bad Wolf. In my story, the three pigs have to move from their very comfortable pigsty on the farm and out on their own. The first pig spends his savings on potato chips and has little money left to build a house, and so it ends up being made of straw. The second pig spends his on what he calls sody pop, and that means it sticks for his house. Pig number 3 was sort of smart because she spent her money on bricks and supplies, with nothing left for food, so the guy at the hardware store gave her a sandwich. But don't worry, because eventually she grows a garden full of vegetables. Now, along comes a very hungry wolf in a very bad mood, and he does some pretty bad things. But as I said, I just made him somewhat bad, and you'll be surprised how it all turns out. Now, I had a lot of fun changing the story around and making it my own. But as you'll see, I kind of did the same thing with the artwork. So I used this farm here, but I kind of reimagined it and changed it around in my own mind and made the drawings my own that way. So you'll find my book, The Three Little Pigs and the Somewhat Bad Wolf, at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Meet Princess Pink. Her first name is Princess, and her last name is Pink. She does not like fairies, or princesses, or even the color pink.
Blech.
She does like dirty sneakers and giant bugs, mud puddles, monster trucks, and jumping off things she's not supposed to.
Way cool!
Her story begins when she opens her refrigerator and falls into the land of fake-believe.
Fake-believe?
Yes, that's correct. And this is where she meets Mother Moose.
Don't you mean Mother Goose?
No, Moose. Mother Moose. Now, one thing that happens is her hair turns pink.
My hair is pink? I can't stand pink.
And then she meets Moldilocks.
Not Goldilocks?
Moldilocks. And they're off to see the three beards. Any questions about that?
No bears?
You still don't get it, do you? Moldilocks. Three beards. Fake believe. I won't even mention the tunicorn.
A tunicorn?
Oh, just forget it. Go to your Scholastic Book Fair. Find the first book in the Princess Pink and the Land of Fake Believe series. It's Moldilocks and the Three Beards. And just read it. You'll see what I'm talking about, and you'll laugh your head off.
Ooh, a missing head? That sounds way cool.
The clock struck midnight. Hand over hand, the ninja climbed. Step by step, he balanced and leapt. The house was silent. Everyone was asleep. He crept down the hallway and knelt in the dark shadows, listening. The ninja is in search of treasure and gets a big surprise. Will the nighttime ninja complete his mission?
My name's Ed Young. I'm an illustrator for the book called Nighttime Ninja. I'm always been fascinated by ninja kind of people. It's mysterious, it's stealthy, people scale walls in the dark, and I like the way the ninja moves in the dark and you cannot see them. It has something to do with intrigue, treasures, and things like that. This book is done with paper that's cut and then put them together and make pictures. Other people have a name for it called paper collage. Collage is people put together and make it into a picture. And I use that to tell the story of Nighttime Ninja. I came from China originally, and when I was a kid, we didn't have very many books, let alone picture books. So I'm very happy that I'm in a place where I can make books and picture books for you. I, as a kid, would love to be surprised by reading a story which is basically an adventure story, and then to follow into a surprise. I would love to be surprised. I think you would too.
Find Nighttime Ninja at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Welcome to the petting zoo. This is a place where goats nibble, bunnies jump, and chicks hatch. Here you will discover many things, like what do we get from sheep? Why do pigs like mud? And so many new words. And the reading fun doesn't stop when you reach the end of the book. After you read this book, download your free digital book with lots of fun activities. Because when you read more and do more, you will discover more. Look for Scholastic Discover More Petting Zoo at your Scholastic Book Fair.
My fellow master builders, Lord business plans to end the world as we know it. There is yet one hope. The special has arisen.
I think I got it, but just in case, tell me the whole thing again. I wasn't listening. I'm freaking out!
Relax, everybody. I'm here.
Pac-Man? Awesome! Could you make one of these in orange?
I only work in black, and sometimes very, very dark gray.
Build your library with Lego books from your Scholastic Book Fair.
Just imagine you had your very own enchanted mirror. A mirror that would take you right into the magical world of fairy tales. That's exactly what happens to Abby and her brother Jonah when they discover a magic mirror in their basement. A very magic mirror. Hi, I'm Sarah Mlynowski, and I created a series of books called Whatever After. In Whatever After, Abby and her younger brother Jonah fall into various well-known fairy tales and mess them up. When I was younger, I loved fairy tales. I used to actually rewrite and illustrate them. That's where I got the idea for the series. In Whatever After, Sink or Swim, Abby and Jonah splash into the world of The Little Mermaid. Once there, Abby realizes that this story does not have a happy ending. We're talking about the original version written by Hans Christian Andersen. Abby and Jonah are gonna do everything they can to change the outcome of this story. Everything from planning a royal wedding to confronting the evil sea witch. When you read the Whatever After books, you'll get to experience the magical world of fairy tales. You'll get to meet famous characters like the Little Mermaid and be a part of their story.
Pick up a copy of Whatever After, Sink or Swim at your Scholastic Book Fair. Step into the enchanted mirror and begin a magical adventure.
The location? The Mariana Trench, one of the deepest places on the planet. The vehicle? The Orion, a state-of-the-art submersible. The mission, to go down almost 5,000 fathoms to the ocean floor and bring back samples. The risk? Encountering the terrors of the deep. Dr. Marlin, are you and your pilot ready to launch?
Check. All systems go. I'm seeing some bomber worms and a big bioluminescent jellyfish. Whoa! What was that? I think I saw a huge shark. Too deep for communication now, but we will keep recording for our records. We're being pursued by a giant squid. We have reached the ocean floor, and our oxygen is low. Ready to ascend. Mayday! The mechanical arm is caught on something. We're trapped!
Climb aboard the Orion and descend into the depths of the ocean, where you will encounter the terrors of the deep at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, please direct your attention to the tightrope above the center ring. The Tingling Brothers present Skipito, Frisquito, the amazing Acrobatito. Everyone's favorite Siamese cat who thinks he's a Chihuahua is back, clowning around with his pack of Chimichango amigos. This time he's under the big top in Skippy John Jones' Cirque de Olay at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Fly Guy and Buzz are heading over to the Natural History Museum to explore the Dinosaurs Alive exhibition. Here they'll learn many interesting facts, like how dinosaurs are closely related to birds, and why T-Rex was called King of the Dinosaurs. Buzz and Fly Guy even learn about dinosaur bones and how to put them together.
Bones.
It's all in Fly Guy Presents Dinosaurs. Look for it at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Look for these exciting books and more at your Scholastic Book Fair. It has the books you'll want to read.